Hi everyone, welcome to Yogamax with me, Max. Today we're going to be looking into and demonstrating the first pose you'll probably get into, which is child's pose. Most of us just love this pose. For some of us it can create a little bit of tension, so I'll be going through common issues people have with this pose and kind of easy ways to get into the pose, and also kind of ways to work on the side body, the side spine. So ways to, from child's pose, move into stretching out the side body, which feels awesome, and getting ready to go to the rest of the practice, because this is where we begin. So coming into child's pose, we want our big toes to touch at the back, and knees are really depending, one pose does not fit all. This is a really good pose for that kind of principle of yoga. One pose does not fit all. We've got different bone lengths. So for me, when I hit compression, which is when my thigh bone hits my hip bone, I stop kind of somewhere here, and it gives me a bit of pain in my hip flex over there. It's just not as comfortable as I'd like it to be. So for me, opening the knees is where I can just go. Many people prefer to have the knees together and fold. As long as your big toes are touching at the back, doesn't matter. Now if you're starting your practice, you get to, if you've seen lots of this pose, you'll see many people with their elbows off, kind of like this, starting, and if I just lift up, you'll just see that it doesn't really promote relaxation. It's just tension in the places where we're always tense: shoulder, neck, jaw. So I recommend, if it's the beginning, not if it's the middle or the end and you're doing child's pose, open up your elbows, rest them down, get the center of your forehead resting down, and just give the head a little wriggle just to release that neck. You're carrying your head on top of your neck for the whole day. This is a chance for you to just let it go. Arms are forward. Bum wants to move towards the heels of the feet. Now, same. You'd find with a lot of male practitioners, their metatarsal over here is quite tight, so they'll be doing a lot of that. And that's fine. That's what they work on, slowly, slowly. So if the bum does not reach the heels of the feet, you'll be somewhere kind of like here. That's fine. If this is too much, you can slide a towel, a t-shirt underneath here, just to give you a nice resting place. And also, if this is too much, you can slide a bolster, anything in between this part, to just give you a nice sense of support. This is the start. We don't need to be active. And it could be there, it could be there, it could be knees together. All these things are correct and good. So feel happy about that. That's your child's pose. Coming into the side body now, if I come back to the front, big toes touching, for me knees apart. And you start first. So you take a few breaths, always breathing into the rib cage, resting the head, and taking a couple of maybe ujjayi breaths, just breathing in and out. You can see the rib cage expand and deflate, and as it deflates, the head just loosens a bit more. The bum just slowly starts, very slowly with its own time, to sink down towards the heels of the feet. From there, after a few breaths, you can extend the elbows off. Start to come maybe onto your fingertips. Not with the shoulders, just with your fingertips. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, you're just going to pad your fingers over that right knee. Don't leave the rib cage behind. Take the rib cage with you. Don't take the arms too far over. So they just want to be an extension of your knee over there. The head can, grab a block. You can rest it on a block if it's not reaching. If it reaches your knee, you can rest on the knee or on the mat, depending where. But you can always have props around. Fingertips there. And now what really feels good is to take a breath in where you are. Shoulders are square. And as you exhale, that left bum or that left tailbone sit bone rather is going to slowly move to the left heel, and as the left hip bone moves to the left heel, that left arm is going to extend further away, and you get this beautiful stretch right down that side body as you exhale. So breathing in, stay where you are. Breathing out, sink that left sit bone towards the left heel, extending the right arm and maybe squaring off, lowering the left shoulder to meet the right. That's a really nice stretch. You breathe in. As you exhale, you pad your hands over to the other side. Remember, I'll go through it again. Rib cage, take it over. Arms don't overextend, just an extension of the knee. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, start to sit. You'll see, start to sit that right sit bone towards the right heel of the foot, extending the right arm away, lowering the right shoulder to meet the left. And you won't only get it in your side body here, but it will be so nice going down the side of that right arm too. And that's a nice side body stretch, as kind of, if you want to add a bit from your child's pose, you can also just be in child's pose, move to the next. But that, I feel that's a really nice also starter to get the spine ready and safe for the rest of the practice. And there you go. Simple child's pose. So if you found this video helpful in any way, please like and share the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And if you've got any questions or queries, I love hearing from you, so just scroll right down to the bottom and you'll find the comment section right there. Other than that, thank you so much for watching.